Hey y'all, welcome back to another TikTok reaction video. That was bad. Welcome back to another TikTok reaction video. Yeah, today just ain't the day. We ain't finna hit no notes today. All right, guys, I am excited to get into this TikTok reaction video. It's either welcome or welcome back. I am so elated to have each and every one of you guys here with me today. And you know what we're gonna say? Let's get into it.
The world, y'all. Chick-fil-A is changing all of its chickens as all its location due to the lack of supply.
Chick-fil-A is going back on its pledge to serve antibiotic-free chicken. The fast food chain had adopted that policy nearly a decade ago, but starting this year, the company says it will now serve chicken with limited antibiotics. Chick-fil-A blamed the change on supply chain issues. Antibiotics have long been used to boost rapid weight gain in animals for food production. However, U.S. regulators put restrictions on the practice, citing evidence that the use of antibiotics in animals has led to resistance to the drugs in humans, making it harder for them to help us fight off.
Did you catch what she said? She said having these antibiotics in our body makes it hard for us to fight illnesses. I was not aware Chick-fil-A had a pledge. I mean, it doesn't matter to me because I'm plant-based. But at the same time, this is big news because you're literally going back on the promise. So my thing is, why did it take them so long? Because KFC has been serving GMO chicken for some time now. Where do they get their product from? To go from no antibiotics ever to limited antibiotics, which basically destroys our immune system, because you just heard her say this helps us not fight illnesses. And the most profound thing about this is people are still going to eat this. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what the Matrix does. So, yeah, does that change your perception of Chick-fil-A, y'all? I mean, like I said, what if you've been eating it all your life? You had no idea. What if they just been feeding you guys GMO chicken all this time? Or styrofoam chicken all this time?
All right, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Chick-fil-A used to be my go-to. It really did. Because I felt like their chicken tasted different than other chicken places. I think it was really cool that they had a pledge like that because they were keeping their customers first. I mean, obviously, with a limited supply, and they're still trying to make sure that they have the chicken available to everyone, that they're kind of changing their rhetoric when it comes to the types of chickens that they allow within their facilities. I mean, to me personally, I wouldn't want any Chick-fil-A anymore. And to be honest, I only went to Chick-fil-A for one thing. I only liked it, their chicken wraps. That's the main thing of what I would get at Chick-fil-A. And when I didn't get a wrap, I would get a breakfast sandwich. But I mean, this definitely makes me look at everything differently. I don't necessarily have to go to Chick-fil-A because, I mean, as I have expressed on this channel before, I'm not really into the fast food like that. I can eat at home and be perfectly fine and happy with myself. Come on, y'all. Let's get into it.
It was the real-life Fortnite. During the 1950s, a man named Dan Druff was a famous billionaire who owned a private island. Every few months, he would secretly gather 100 people from across the world to compete in a game, but the contestants did not know exactly what the game was about. All the contestants were put into one giant airplane and were told to jump out of it and land on the island, and the last man standing would win $10 million. Most would jump, but the ones that didn't were eliminated. On June 1st, 1958, the 35th Battle Royal would take place on the island. During every event, Dan Druff would stay in an underground bunker on the island and watch the contestants on his monitors. But during this battle royal, a group of contestants who were upset that they were set up gathered together. One of the guys in the group heard a rumor that the one behind all of this was Dan Druff, the famous billionaire, and that he was watching them in a secret bunker underneath the large green house on the island. So the group would find the house a few hours later and enter it. After a few minutes, they found the secret passage way to the bunker underneath a rug. They would then rush down to the bunker and find Dan Druff hiding underneath a desk and detain him and call for help with the telephone that was down there. All the survivors on the island would be rescued, and Dan Druff was arrested and sentenced to life in prison.
I mean, that kind of, I mean, that's crazy, but I mean, it kind of sounds like that Squid Game or Squid Wars, or I think it's called the Squid Games. I mean, because I watched it recently. I mean, it kind of sounds a little similar to me. I just don't understand. Like, okay, so it's like everyone's ultimate dream is to become rich. And it seems like these rich people are crazy. That's what it seems like. You should try to remain like average or like normally rich or normally wealthy. Because it seems like once you hit a certain caliber of money, you go a little crazy. And to me, this seems a little crazy. Okay, a lot crazy. This man was so bored because he had everything that he wanted that he decided, you know what? Let me get some average people over here and get these average people to do some crazy things for my entertainment. And I just pay them a small sum because I have endless amount of money. I mean, the craziness of it all. My goodness.
So if you haven't heard by now, a few minutes ago, Diddy house just got raided, and this is the reason why.
Breaking news right now, we're following
It's just now
the
happening.
Department of Homeland Security conducting a raid at a house in Holmby Hills, believed to be connected to Sean Combs, the rapper and music executive, perhaps being linked to a sex trafficking investigation. He got some shots of a few people coming out of the home.
There's a few people
Those
that's
people
coming
have
out.
been detained. Now we're trying to still connect the dots. We do have some sources.
I just gotta pause for a second. That's a big house. I don't know if I ever seen that one on MTV Cribs. Oh wait, MTV Cribs is old. But you know how you could just Google and they show famous people's house. I don't think I saw that. That looked like a really nice house. Now back to the story.
On scene here that we're getting this information
And they pulled up with the
we're
Blitz app.
actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say less than 10 minutes.
I know, I just wonder what they was doing at Diddy house. I think the craziest part is all the human trafficking allegations that was put on him, they was all denied. Yeah, we can't leave that out. Not gonna lie to you, it's kind of suspicious you ask me how you got all these people that's coming out and saying what they saying, and not one of them landed. You didn't get charged with Nathan.
I don't know. Like I'm kind of nervous to even speak on this Diddy stuff. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you a story, honey. I'm just an average Jane here. You know what I'm saying? Just an average chick here. I don't know how much I can say, but I just feel bad that in that situation for his children to still be in that home. I don't know if he was there or not, because I don't follow celebrity news like that. But that's kind of messed up. I mean, that is very messed up. Just to the fact that he knew that certain things were going to transpire because of it all, popped off with, I believe his I don't know if they were married, but his ex-girlfriend that he had the twins with. I know it started with her because she was going to write a book, and all of that didn't get exposed. And then, Cassie came out recently, and, it's like another female came out, and I think a man came out too. I mean, I'm like, my goodness, brother. They after you, and they're after you. Do I want to be a part of that scenario? Absolutely not. Do I feel bad for the people in that situation? Absolutely. I think that to be a celebrity is too much. It's too much. Like the normalcy you don't have. Respect, I just feel bad. I feel like you have to give a portion of yourself away to become that celebrity. And I mean, I don't know if sanity is worth it. I'm pretty sure we're going to stay up to date on this story. Hopefully my husband will put another clip in here, what happens next. Because your girl wants to know.
If you're rejected, accept it. If you're unloved, let go. If they choose someone or something over you, move on. Not everyone you love will stay. Not everyone you trust will be loyal. I don't care about losing people who don't want to be in my life anymore. I've lost people who meant the world to me, and I'm still doing just fine. Do not follow the majority. Follow the right way. You can feel it when someone is not being real with you. Energy never lies. Always speak how you feel, and never be sorry for being real. Give people time. Give people space. Don't beg anyone to stay. Let them roam. What's meant for you will always be yours. I feel so much better when people don't know where I am and what I'm doing. You may not be able to control every situation and its outcome, but you can control your attitude and how you deal with it. Do good. It will come back to you in unexpected ways. Be happy with what you have while working for what you want. Remember that some things have to end.
So much truth in there. I guess it took me a moment to get it together because it's hard when something actually is, true. So much of what he said is true. I think a lot of the times we put ourselves on the back burner, because we're trying to maybe put up a front for the world or be someone that you think someone else wants you to be. And I think a lot of what he said is going to hold true to a lot of us here. You have to put yourself first. Because if you're not happy with yourself, you can't make anyone else happy. So hopefully, we can pause this and go back and listen to it one more time if you need to. That's so powerful and so true. You are important, you are valued. And if someone doesn't value you, understand what that means and let it go.
Because in the joke, people tell you how they really feel. They just disguise it as humor, hoping that you won't really catch on to what they saying. It's only when you catch on and get offended that it's a joke. You get what I'm saying? You been and came up, you got you one of your little partners around or whatever. He see you shining, having a little something, he'll throw something out there. Boy, if you wasn't my partner, nigga, I robbed you, nigga. It's only till you get offended, bro. What you say? Oh man, I was just joking with you, nigga. I was just trying to say you look good. Nah, he really meant that. He really meant that. You get what I'm saying? You'll show her a picture of your dude or something, and they, girl, he ain't got no twin. He ain't got a brother, a friend that look like him. You'll be like, what you mean? You like my man? Nah, girl, I was just joking. I was just joking. No, she for real. If the opportunity presents itself, she'll have with your man. It's something you can ask. You thinking they your friends and they really feel a certain type of way about you and they really care about you, but deep down they don't. They waiting on the opportunity to blast you. Girl, how you think I look in this dress, girl? You look like a Oompa Loompa. Then when you turn around and what you say? It's only then, girl, I was just joking. You look good in that dress, girl. That dress look good in you. Now they told you how they really feel. They told you how they really feel, man. The truth be disguised as humor. Remember this. People tell you what they want you to know, but they show you how they feel. Pay attention. The truth is always in the joke.
Jeez. Can we say the last two were a little touchy? Now, I definitely feel like he hit on some truth for sure. Like, I've been in situations like that, and I'm sure that you've been in situations like that. I am a jokester. I'm going to be honest. Sometimes I say things and I don't even know where they come from. So maybe I can be on both sides of the spectrum. But I think if someone is continuously doing something to you, continuously saying things to hurt your feelings or saying things deliberately underneath their breath, that person doesn't need to be in your life. And I mean, sometimes it hurts so bad. But it's okay to let people go. I don't know if you need to hear it from me for you to go ahead and move on. But baby, it's okay to let them go because you can shine by yourself. You can be happy by yourself. You do not need someone else to validate who you are. So as always, thank you guys so much for stopping by. It was absolutely amazing. I had a good time. I hope that you did too. Until next time, bye.